live every night at 10:15 on YouTube. So the genuine ones, never give up on yourself regardless of downfall. I would never hurt myself regardless of praying to my downfall or threat in my life. I say that respectfully. Today is currently March 3rd, 2026. I'm Niyah, genuine love respect, and I'm far from a hater. Always be yourself when I say that respectfully. Being stagnant wasn't part of your vocabulary. Understanding how you could change your life around far from temporary. They would never understand the balances you have to acknowledge your worth at the end of the day. To come out your comfort zone, even when chicks and dudes praying to get downfall. They would never understand that self-love starts within. Only was to hold on 1 second, your conversation actually makes sense. You wasn't trying to hurt yourself, but to come in your vocabulary. Who would that God allows you to see that balance is different when it comes to hold on 1 second? Did it matter the time of the year when it comes to the months? Coming from two different worlds, the end they certain folks ain't gonna understand you when you understand the end that you tie your shoe differently. Hold on 1 second, dealing with a spiritual warfare right to left. But you've been dealing with from a child point of view when it go into your door, they would never understand your reflection when it comes to God's protection, when God's showing you motivation not to overlook yourself, when God gave you the proper balance to acknowledge your worth. You didn't have to dibble and dabble with spoke or magic or hex someone's life when it comes to your potential, becoming your best self vision of yourself, when it comes to elevation, when it comes to maturing, acting your body weight. You ain't have the energy harvest of the next person's energy. That energy is different when you was truly a keeper when it comes to your self-love. Who would have knew at the end of you was far from competing, was far from a hater when it come to better days ahead. You knew how to respect folks even when they was praying to get downfall, being a true teller but truly make someone not smile more. They would try to find strategies at the end of the day, trying to discourage you all because you understood how to operate out of hope and faith. But never get discouraged when you have to sell your soul. They would never understand you have to play with sport or let them play with magic at the end of the day when it comes to bettering yourself, when it comes to hold on 1 second. God was showing you why you never gave up on yourself. My content is not everybody. Taking accountability for your actions and not running from your past energy is different. Never give up on yourself when I say it respectfully. I am my biggest cheerleader regardless of praying to my downfall. Always be yourself. It's not a crime to be authentic. Never give up on yourself to the genuine one. Stop the violence. You matter. You're worthy. You didn't have certain individuals love you, respect you, protect you, although don't see your potential. But that does not mean lose your vision when it comes to your faith. And I say that respectfully. Regardless who tries to antagonize you, you ain't got to get physical. Always be your best self, vision yourself. When you understand at the end of the day, you are worthy.
Not ever say that you are worthy.
I'm Niyah, genuine respect. I go live every night on YouTube at 10:15 p.m. I'm far from a hater. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions.
Not ever say that I gotta go. No third party when it comes to my creativity. I work alone. I gotta go.
Always be yourself. I'm not respect. Otherwise, have a good day.